Hello year 5, how are you? Hope you're fine. This is unit 8 lesson 2 part 1 video. So I'm going to start with the part 1 video now. Be ready with your learner's book, activity book and your copybook. Learner's book page number 112 to 113. Activity book page number 90 to 91. So let's start the lesson now. This is unit 8 lesson 2. It's about rainforest. Learning objective, speaking, talk about rainforest and the environment. Reading, read for information, read and answer, read and give opinions. Write, complete sentences, answer questions. Vocabulary. These are the words equator, layers. Equator means, you have learned in the geography, it's about the line drawn in the earth, drawn on the earth. This is called equator. Layers, it's first, layers means parts. And number 3, canopy. Canopy, it's like a cover or shade. Understory, underneath means down, inside, under it. Bushes, climate, carbon dioxide, greenhouse gas, release, natural resources, cut down. So let's just give some ideas about what about the rainforest. Rainforest, it's like if you have a map, if you can see the how the line is drawn between in middle of the earth, like it's called like equator. And if you know what the weather is like in other countries near equator, like near the equator, it's in Africa, how the weather is like in Asia and America, or how do you think the weather is in desert, in jungle, in some of the forest. So let me know, do you know anything about the any about the weathers, how they're like in Africa, Asia and America? So let's start. Take out your learner's book now, page number 112. It's activity 1, talk about it. What do you know about rainforest? What do you know about the rainforest? Do anyone have any idea? Just if you can write it down, or you can talk me with the video, or talk about where they are and why they are special. Where they are, why I think where you can find the rainforest and why they are special for you. What problems are there? What kind of problems do you face in the rainforest? And let's go to activity 2 now. Read page number 112, again learner's book. So in this you can see some of the pictures they have, about the forest, about the frog and everything. And let's read in the paragraph what kind of weathers in part A, part B, it's about the forest, how they have described the rainforest. Let's start reading now. So read the text and check your answers from activity 1. What do you have idea about the rainforest? Let's check now. A. Rainforests are very large, wet forests found close to the equator in Southeast Asia. West Africa and Central and South America, they have very high temperatures and it rains all year round. In a year, it can rain as much as 260 centimeters. B. So in A, it has said about the rainforest in West Forest is equated in Southeast Asia. It's in West Africa, central of South America. They have very high temperature and it rains all year round. Okay, and let's go to B. The rainforest is divided up to 3 layers. So the rainforest is divided into 3 layers. The canopy is the top layer. Canopy is covering the top layer of the trees. There most of the animals live. These trees can be more than 30 meters high. So the how much long it is? 30 meters high. And it is noisiest layer of the rainforest. There is too much noise in there. The understory is the underneath the canopy and has come shorter trees. It has become shorter trees and bushes. And the third layer is the forest floor. It has very little sunlight and is the quickest layer of the rainforest. Now see, there are as many as 30 million types of plants and animals which live in the tropical rainforest. There are 30 millions of types. There are 30 million types of plants. I think you have never seen in life. If you go, there are types of plants you can find there. So the tiny red-eyed tree frog in the photo is just one of the spectacular amphibians that live in there. So you can see the picture, there's a frog with a red eyes. They found in the rainforest. Now let's go to D. Rainforests help to protect the world's climate because they take carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas, from the air and release oxygen for us to breathe. I think you have learned in the science this is all about the greenhouse gas, the carbon dioxide, everything. So rainforests help us to control the climate, like they take carbon dioxide, greenhouse gas from the air and release oxygen for us to breathe. Many of the natural resources we need, such as vital medicines and food, come from the rainforest too. So most of the medicines they come from this rainforest. Let's go to E. Unfortunately, these rainforests are disappearing every second and year. So you know why they are starting cutting the trees, they're making the grounds and everything for football, and cutting down wood to make furniture, to build houses, or to be cleared for farming animals. So action needs to be taken to protect the rainforest. So we need to take the because of this we can see the climate globing. You know, it's sometimes it's not in hot weather, it's not cold in cold weather. So we need to take care of what we can do in this to protect the rainforest. So let's go to next. Now take out your activity book, page number 19. Now you can see activity 1. Read about the lay and label the different parts of the rainforest and animals that live in their use. Your dictionary, check the words you don't know. So you can see there is a picture and there is number 1, 2, 3, and you have to write down what is number 1 in the fill-up. So for that you need to read the down part. You can see the down part there in activity book. Emergent layer. This is the tallest layer in the forest where there are giant trees. Only fairs and gliders live here, such as the harpy eagle and the pygmy glider. So you can see you need to read each about it so you can get the fill up the blank answers. So you can get it there. So now we have canopy. This is the upper part of the leaf trees. It is full of animal life and the noisiest parts of the forest. This is where the sloth lives, as well as the spider, monkey, and toucan. So you can see in the picture, you know, the number 1, they have written number 1 in the picture. It's a canopy. There you can see spider and monkey there beside it. That is called number 1 is canopy. Now let's go to understory. This is a cool, dark environment under the leaves of the trees. It is the home to animals like the red-eyed tree frog and boa constrictor. For forest floor, many insects and other bugs live here, such as the large leaf cutter ants and hairy caterpillars with stinging hairs which protect him from predators. So now you read all these 4 things. From this you will get the answers for 1 to 13. So read it and get the answer. So let me give you number 1 is canopy. What is number 2? You can see number 2 now. Number 2, where you can find number 2? Yes, there is a number 2. What is the number 2 picture this look like? It is emergent layer. So now go through the picture, and if you want to find the answer, you need to read these 4 paragraphs to get the answer for 1 to 13. So try to do it and check answers in the next slide, please. Now get back to learner's book, page number 113, activity 3. What is happening to the rainforest? What do you think it is happening? What do you think about it and why? Now just now we discussed what's happening to the rainforest. They are cutting down the rainforest to make football stadium, to build houses, to cutting trees to make furniture. So what do you think about it? When you start cutting like this, for sure you will have a global warming. You will not get the type of weather we need. You not get enough rain. So that's why you need the rainforest, because they take the carbon dioxide, they leave the oxygen to breathe us. So they provide so many things for you. So we'll go next.